market to buy and sell your software as a service applications and datasets. And you can place your application and datasets so that they can be accessible across the world using the cloud computing facility of Microsoft. Now proceeding further to a demo. Okay, so this is what is the data market for your Windows Azure. So I have placed https datamarket.azure.com in the URL. Then I need to log into the application. So I'll be signing in. It needs the live ID to log in. Here we can quickly discover and get public data, commercial data from various partners like your crime data, health data, retail data, manufacturing data, etc. Okay, so see here, this is the data tab. And in the left hand side, you can see, depending upon the price, depending upon the category, depending upon the publishers, there are categories of different data. Okay, so under the price, we are having some of the data which are free, some of the data which are paid, and there is also a free trial. Okay, so to drive your business intelligence or certain decisions, here we can access real-time premium data sets. Okay, this is the place where you can access it. This is a one-stop shop for all data sets, which has unified provisioning and billing mechanisms, having the ability to provide trial offers. So see here, there are around 72 free data sets. Okay. Similarly, under the categories, you can see there are automotive, industrial, aerospace, business and finance. And under the publishers, if you want to access a particular publisher, that also is possible. You can click on the publisher to access that particular data set. Okay. Other than that, you can also subscribe to free data sets which are available for you. Okay. So for me, see here, I have already availed two data sets which are free. Okay. Similar to that, you can also avail some of the data. See here, US air carrier data. It is showing me subscribed because I have already subscribed to it. Okay. Similarly, data.gov. Let's say this particular data you want to subscribe to. Okay. So what is the information that is providing? Let us see. I clicked on it. You can see it is a premium data which is costing me $446.43 per month. Okay. So if you go down, you can see the details of it. Who is the publisher, right? What is the category, and when it is added. Similarly, below you can see the various images that are available. Okay. Other than that, if you want to see the details, you can see the service route URL. This you can make use of for the programming part, right? So this is essentially one web service. Even to the SharePoint, if you want to add this particular data, then you have to make use of the BCS, Business Connectivity Services, which will be using this service route URL for accessing your data, right? And this talks about what are the input parameters, what are the output parameters, etc. Okay, and there are different types. Other than that, if you go for publisher offer terms, you can see the terms and conditions as well from your various publishers. This is what is talking about that. Okay, so you can read through before you use the data in various applications. This also depicts what I can perform on the data set and what I cannot. Okay. Other than that, if you are accessing to your subscriptions, I have already subscribed to this data. Okay, so I'll click on one of the subscribed data. see here, you're having various options like explore this data set, Microsoft Power Pivot for Excel 2010, W software, learn how to use this data in Visual Studio. Okay, let's say I want to explore this data set, right? So what are the various options I can explore? You click on it, it will be opening in a new window. See here, this is the exact table structure that is containing, right? You'll be having a row ID, you'll be having state, city, year, population, violent crime, etc., etc. Okay, and this is what is your URL for current express query. Okay, so here itself, what you can do is you can Mohini, am I showing the URL now? I mean the Internet Explorer, is it visible to everybody?
No, only your PowerPoint presentation is visible.
Oh.
Please share your entire desktop rather than sharing the application.
Yeah, I have shared the whole screen itself. Okay, I'm sharing. Is the screen now shared?
You can see that now.
Are you able to see it?
Yeah.
Okay, okay, perfect. Okay, I was talking about this one. So datamarket.azure.com. So this is what is the URL to which you have to log in by using your Windows Live ID. Okay, then this is what is the home page, right? And I was showing you the data. Okay, so this one is talking about the various data sets that are present inside this marketplace. It is categorized depending upon the price, depending upon the category, and depending upon the publisher. Okay, so depending upon the price, some are free data sets, some are paid, and some are free trials. Okay, similarly, you'll be having different categories like consumer goods, data quality services, demographics, etc., etc. Similarly, if some user will be especially interested for some of the publishers, and if they are publishing their own data sets, that also they can be accessing to. Okay, so I was talking about this particular data set, okay, which I have already subscribed. Similar to that, these are the other data sources or data sets, you can say. So if I click on it, you can see that this is not free. Okay, there might be some trial details also. Okay, so this is currently having 1 month free trial, right? And 750 transactions per month will be costing you this much. Okay, similarly, these are the other details. You can see the sample images, you can see the details, you can see your publisher offer terms, right? And if you're clicking on details, you can see your service route URL, okay, which is a web service which you can make use in your programming. Okay, so these are the various input parameters and these are the output parameters, right? And if you want to see the other details like a publisher offer terms, these are the terms and conditions you can refer to, okay, before using it. Now I will be showing you my account where I have subscribed to some of the data, right? I'll be going into my data where I have subscribed to these two data sets. I'll be clicking on this crime in United States, right? And as of now it is free, so I'm using it for free. Then explore this data set. It will be opening in a new window and you can see that the URL for current express query is this one, right? And what else you can do? See here, this is a row ID, this is a state, etc., etc. These are the various column details that you can see on the top. Then if you are expanding any of the drop down, see here you can include your queries, right? You can only fetch wherever the state is something, or wherever the city is something like that, you can go on fetching. Okay, so you can essentially put a filter. Okay, so you can put filter on state, you can put filter on city, you can add multiple filters on different columns, right? There are 25,683 rows, so at a time only displaying 100 rows, right? You can filter out of that. Then what else you can do? In the top you can see download options, right? You can download these details into Excel, right, as CSV file format. Similarly, you can directly download it to Power Pivot 2010 or Power Pivot 2013. Okay, so these are the various options that you can perform on a data set. Okay, now I'm moving back to your slide.